So I changed my life in 6 months, and it wasn't a New Year's resolution. It wasn't just like a mini challenge or a quick detox. It was something that I wanted to do long term. Now, I quit drinking for multiple reasons. Now, one of those reasons was because I wanted to get in front of my health. Like, I didn't want to be that person who reacts to different diagnoses or anything like that. I wanted to be able to say, you know what, I put this in place. I don't drink, so hopefully that cuts down my chances of high blood pressure or heart attacks or cancer or whatever the case is. I wanted to take a proactive approach, and I know that alcohol, it's poison. It's not good for you. I also was experiencing like indigestion and stuff like that. And I do have a history in my family of people who passed away from stomach cancers. So I was like, all right, then the decision's easy. Okay, do I want to get cancer, or do I want to try to at least get ahead of it, to do what I can to prevent that from occurring? So that's one of the reasons why I decided to quit alcohol. I also decided to quit alcohol because I didn't like the effect that it was having on my attitude, my motivation in life when it came to, work, when it came to personal goals that I would set for myself, just kind of feeling it in the dumps and the pits of things. And what I noticed was that just due to me drinking, and whenever I would have free time, that free time included alcohol. So with that being said, there was a hangover stage. And what I found was that I was wasting time. So instead of me waking up and feeling motivated to work towards my goals and aspirations and all that, I was like, I gotta get rid of this hangover. And then of course there was the weight aspect of it. But when the pandemic hit and we couldn't actually go outside, there were curfews and everything like that, I picked up drinking more. There was nothing else to do. It was kind of like, all right, guys, let's all hang out. Let's play some games. Let's drink. What else is there to do? It was a habit that started basically because of the pandemic, and I found myself still stuck in that habit, and it was something that I needed to break. After the pandemic, I wound up gaining about 25 pounds. And so even because of that, I was feeling down on myself. I was feeling a little depressed or not happy. And then of course I wasn't motivated to go to the gym. So with all that being said, what I decided to do was take a look in the mirror. I'm not reaching any of these goals. I'm not happy with the state of my life right now. So what do I need to do to make me happy? What adjustments am I going to need to make? And that adjustment, honestly, was cutting out alcohol. And it was the best decision that I've ever made, quite honestly. So now that I was real with myself and I basically took a moment to self-reflect, with me quitting alcohol, not only did I lose 35 pounds, and it came right off so fast, my motivation increased. I wake up earlier. I don't let little things bother me like that. I actually enjoy activities more. Before, when I was drinking, whatever activities I was doing, I felt like it just needed to include alcohol. Because why? Because alcohol apparently makes things so much more fun. But what I found was that wasn't the case. It's like I had fresh eyes, a fresh mentality. Just, it wasn't filtered. I didn't have any issues with remembering, what we did, and just those life experiences. When I go on vacation, I actually remember the vacation because I'm not plastered or whatever the case is. So I actually have a whole new look on life. And I didn't think that would happen. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think that would happen. I'm just like, I'm going to be the boring person. But quite honestly, I love it. I love not drinking. I love just going up, getting a little ginger beer or some type of club soda with a splash of pineapple, whatever the case is, when I go out with my friends, and knowing exactly what is going on around me, being aware of my surroundings. Right? And being able to hold a conversation and not feeling like I needed alcohol in order to open my mouth and to socialize. And then also one of the major things, one of the major breakthroughs, honestly, for me, and shout out to my friend Michelle, who introduced me to 2819 Church. But now I've grown spiritually. I've reconnected with God. I look forward to Sundays. I look forward to service. I look forward to reading the Bible and just learning the scriptures. And it feels so good. One quote that I've heard was that if you do not have a prayer life, then your thoughts will be your God. And that is so true. When I was drinking, those demonic thoughts, those sad thoughts where I would think about my loved ones potentially passing away or just being stressed out about things, like literally your mind can be a dangerous place, right? If you let it. So to remove the depressant, the alcohol depressant out of my life, to have that clear, clean spirit, like it's just been life-changing. So as you can see, just from me changing that one habit, it affected multiple areas of my life, just changing that one thing. So I challenge you to look over your life and do some self-reflection. Look in the mirror and be honest with yourself. And then make a change. Make a change for the good. After the first couple months or so, you're going to get through. As long as you keep pushing through it, pray about it, you're going to get through it. But once you do, and once you come out on the other side, it's so gratifying. And leave down in the comments what that one thing is that you want to change. See you in the next video.